Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Disqualify. We are here to recap night 2 of Summerslam, and oh boy, what a night it was. It was a match. It was a card full of explosive, great matches, and a return happened.
2, technically, if you want to count one that happened in the middle of the card.
I don't know what that one would be.
I was talking about Bailey, but
It's not a return.
Yeah, not quite. Anyways,
man,
he has opinions.
yeah, I do have opinions.
To the good opinions first, we open the card.
But first,
Oh yeah.
I am your main roster prediction champion who is defending this belt right here. I am Caleb. That is your NXT predictions champion, Trevin. And behind the camera is our cameraman and producer, Zach, who is predicting alongside us. Now, the current point totals going into tonight are me with 3 points, Zach with 2, and Trevin with 2.
Yeah.
So, now we get into our first match of the night. It is your women's triple threat match. Why is he... Gordon texted me that he just woke up. Is your women's world championship triple threat match. It is Naomi, your women's world champion, taking on Io Sky, taking on Rhea Ripley. Now, I chose Naomi, and so did Zach, and Trevin chose Io. Now, going into this match, Naomi got played down to the ring by her dad.
Yeah.
And that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And his band.
Io.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Io also deciding to follow a little bit in punk suit and dress in Fantastic Four color scheme.
Kind of similar.
Yeah.
But, man, what an opening.
Yeah, this is how you open a show.
Naomi spent a lot of the first couple minutes on the outside just like...
Running from the smoke.
I ain't gonna do this. She got trapped.
Yep.
They started double teaming her, and then, Rhea takes out Io incidentally.
Yep. And it's all Naomi for the first couple minutes. It legitimately, Rhea and Io basically tagged off who was going to try to take down Naomi in this first couple minutes. Naomi just boxed them out.
Yeah, and, man, just going into this match, we see Rhea and Io finally get their one-on-one in this match, and it goes hard. Naomi does break it up every now and then.
Yep. Breaks up the pin that was the result of the 1v1.
And then, let's just get to the end of this match.
Yes.
There's so many high spots, you should go check out this card if you haven't. After the main event ends and people are celebrating, you can tune out. You don't even
have to watch.
Nothing important happens. You can tune out. So, Rhea goes for a Riptide, Avalanche Riptide, in fact, on Io. Hits it. 1, 2, roll up by Naomi. Naomi grabs the tight spot because it's triple threat, no DQ. 1, 2, 3. And still, your WWE Women's World Champion, Naomi. Man, what a match.
Yeah.
What a match. Rhea got pinned.
Yep. So now
I think time to move her to SmackDown.
Yep. The look of regret and upsetness on Rhea's face as the camera kept cutting to her, it's she no longer, it's clear she wants a title. She has no idea how to get back in that picture after taking this loss and this pin.
Yeah, man. I think she's the one that dethrones Tiffany, like Zach said.
After a trade to SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
Reunite the Terror Twins too.
I could take that or leave it, really. I don't
Yeah.
really care.
Yeah.
They're only interesting when you have someone that will go up against them, and you have no one that will go up against them except for maybe Johnny and Candace and Howdy and
Yeah. It's just they'd be back on the
Ross.
same brand.
yeah.
Not necessarily back as a team, but on the same brand at least.
Yeah, but I will give this match a 5.
Same here.
Classic opening, man.
Yeah.
Zach, what are you giving Rhea, Io, and Naomi?
Good 4.5.
4.5.
Yeah.
All right, now, as we noted, Zach and I picked Naomi, so we get the point. So my point total goes up to 4, and Zach moves up to 3.
And I stay at 2.
What?
I said I think the audience can do simple math.
Hey, man. You don't have to be a jackass.
If any, I don't know who insulted our audience more with those statements. But anyways, on to what we predicted was going to be our co-main event because of how packed it was going to be. But instead, it's our second match of the evening. It is the Tag 6-Team TLC match for the WWE Tag Championship. It is your champions, the Wyatt Six, versus the Street Profits, versus Fraxium, versus Motor City Machine Guns, versus DIY, versus the team of Andrade and Rey Fenix.
Oh my. This is how do you follow up that classic of an opening? You give them a car crash they can't look away from. Man, the amount of high spots that happened in this match.
We can't name them all because our memories aren't that good.
I remember in the beginning there was the Wyatt Six got jumped. Then there were all the suicide dives.
Yep.
Then there was the table spot where there were 4 people on tables and they all dove over the
Yep.
thing. Candice LeRae got in there and got thrown through a table.
Yep.
Montez Ford, instead of going into a table, jumped over the table, over the corner, and landed onto people. Tommaso Ciampa turned into Spider-Man for a second.
Yeah. Watch this match specifically.
Oh yeah, and then DIY got put through 4 tables.
Yeah. Candace died.
Yeah, and then the Wyatt Six pick up the win.
Yeah.
Like,
Big.
5.
5.
5.
We witnessed, I believe, a total of 14 murders in this match alone.
Zach, ready for this match?
Do you even need to ask that?
5?
5.
5.
And I think, in terms of hype, if you want to show someone something, to just get them being like, what the fuck is this? This is the match.
It's funny because commentary said that we asked the tag team division how upset they were that they didn't make it on Mania. And they said they were upset, and every team said they are going to show up this night to prove we deserved to be on Mania. Yeah, you did it!
Yeah, man. Trevin chose the Wyatt Six.
Yeah.
So he gets the point. He moves up to 3. Zach chose Rey Fenix and Andrade, and I chose Fraxium. Now,
They deserve it.
of note, Nathan Frazier got hit with another mandible claw.
Yep. Another mandible claw was hit on Rey Fenix as well. But, Frazier, you've eaten 2 now. Something big's gonna happen in your life.
But yeah, now we move on to our third match of the night. It is for your Women's Intercontinental Championship. It is Lyra Valkyria taking on Becky Lynch with the stipulation that if Becky wins, Lyra cannot challenge for the title anymore. And Lyra's stipulation of no countout, no disqualification. And Becky Lynch debuts a new theme song by the Wonder Years. So, we get into this match. It is amazing, man. They really use the stipulations for these matches to their advantage tonight.
Every single match. And every match that on this card, except Dominic and AJ, had a stipulation, basically. It's all title matches, too. Like, night 2 blew night 1 out of the water.
Mm-hmm.
Like, after...
Night 1 outperformed what we thought it was going to be.
Yes, but night 2 is just like... Remember when y'all said that we were going to blow them out of the water? Hold our beer.
Yeah. Man. So it's a fairly normal start to this kind of match.
Yeah.
They're getting some weapons involved, and then Becky gets a toolbox out.
Yeah.
And for majority of the match, about 75% of the match, Lyra is zip tied. She is handcuffed with zip ties.
Yep.
Until Zach pointed out, after one spot, her hand slipped out.
It was after a suplex, and then she goes under the ring, and you can obviously tell they reapplied the zip ties under the ring.
Mm-hmm.
But something I also want to comment on at the opening of this match is Becky, being the stipulation and trying to get her licks in from what happened on Monday, grabs a kendo stick, she rears the corner to what she hoped would be a still down Lyra, but Lyra was holding a crowbar.
Yeah, and then Lyra goes to hit her with it, and she goes, "You were gonna kill me!"
And it's like, and I said in my head a little bit, that might have been the point.
I think that was the point.
Yeah. But this match was both, these two have put on technical masterpieces every time they've met in the ring, and now just adding the stipulation of, by the way, use weapons. Cinema.
Man, yeah. So we get towards the end.
Yep.
Becky is about to use the crowbar.
Yep.
Lyra has gotten herself free of the zip tie.
Yep.
And Bailey interrupts right at the last minute.
Yep. And Becky's like, Bailey, I know you hate me, but hear me out. Lyra's taken every opportunity you've had. It's like she lost the tag titles that you could have gotten. She picked me as your tag partner. And she has taken every shot at this IC title every step of the way. It's like, you want to get opportunities? Take her out. Heck, take her out. You'll be my number 1 contender after this match.
And she does not. But she does eat a punch for it.
Yep.
For her efforts. And then
they squabble, doing a quarter lap around the ring. Bailey gets chucked into the audience.
And out of nowhere, Kaka!
Leg drop through a table.
No, wait, how does it? Woo! Woo! Yeah, no. Leg drop to Becky through a table by Lyra out of nowhere. She throws her into the ring. 1, 2, kick out.
Kick out.
And then they start brawling. Brawling. They get near the ropes. Bailey punches Lyra.
After Becky ducks, manhandle slam.
And Bailey looks like she wants to break it up, but doesn't.
No,
1, 2, 3. Becky retains.
Yup.
Lyra can no longer challenge for the IC championship.
Nope, until Becky loses it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, by the way, Caleb and Zach get a point as I picked Lyra and they picked Becky. Yeah. Just increasing that gap.
I am going to go with a 4 for this match.
4.
3.5.
3.5? All right.
Yeah.
Now, we move on to our 4th match of the night. It is a steel cage match for the United States Championship. Now, Trevin, who are our participants?
In this corner of the cage, the challenger and former champion, Jacob Fatu, the Samoan Werewolf, versus, in this corner, your champion, Solo Sikoa, not accompanied by his MFTs, getting into the ring, but
Yeah, after a fairly simple
yeah,
steel cage match, like there was nothing really extravagant about it. The MFTs make their way down to the ring.
threatening to climb the cage, help Solo escape, what have you. Basically provide a sight distraction for Jacob. And as soon as
Ooh, so
I was born a king.
yeah, here
Yeah.
comes Jimmy.
Yep.
And he super kicks Tangaloa. He super kicks JC Mateo. And then eats a big boot by Tala
Yep.
Tonga.
He's like, I got a foot too.
He said, look, my foot's bigger than yours.
Bop!
Laid him out. And then Jacob starts to take the fight back to Solo.
Yep.
Solo hits him with a Samoan spike. One,
two.
two, kick out. Oh. Also, earlier in the match, we saw two prettiest moonsaults, or not prettiest moonsaults, best moonsaults ever. By Jacob in succession. One,
Yep.
two, kick out.
out.
Which
And
I think Solo's the first person.
Yep. Commentary commented that this is the first time anyone's kicked out of a double moonsault from Jacob.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
So Jacob is going to launch himself from the top, it seems, and the MFTs start climbing up the cage.
Yep. And
He first takes out Jason Mateo.
yep,
Then
but
Tangaloa.
Talatonga, after Jacob is winded, has a pair of handcuffs in his mouth and handcuffs Jacob to the top of the cage. Now, with him firmly in place, the two that have taken a massive beating tonight of JC was the one who opened the door. He's like, Solo, come on, he's stuck, come on.
Mm-hmm.
And Solo sees this, but and Jacob sees this also, but Jacob's winded him, so he's crawling, and Jacob, seeing he's about to make it, is like,
He breaks the handcuffs. He is free.
yep,
He
and he's,
runs to Jacob. He runs to Solo.
yep, and Solo's like,
And Talatonga, with the assist, big boot into the cage, hitting Jacob, taking him out just long enough for Tala to pull Solo to victory. And Solo retains, and you know who else retains? Me! I picked Solo, the only one to pick Solo. And I am still your main roster predictions champion. And now, the man with the most successful title defenses on this channel. Ooh, it feels good. It feels good.
yeah,
Ooh. But yeah, so Solo picks up the win.
yep,
Y'all thought I was crazy.
yeah,
But hey, I think you have Jacob go after the world title picture, especially now with something that's happened in the main event. But
Yep.
before we get there, we have one more match. And before we
Yep.
get to that match,
so,
we must rate this match.
yep, another thing that happened after the match is Talatonga is helping Solo up the ramp, and Solo's just like, JC, Loa, get him, get there.
It was just JC, get him. JC,
Yep.
get him. And Jimmy kicks JC in the face. Tangaloa is already in there.
Yep,
Jimmy throws JC into the ring, locks the door, and we get a moonsault from the top of the cage on
onto
Facha,
both men.
and thus ends the match and segment. I
And I keep commenting, how does a man keep getting a negative aura notification over him? Speaking, of course, about JC.
whenever he's on screen, I just see it makes no sense in this context, but I just see the negative relationship indicator from The Sims pop up above his head every time. Like, bro, it's just not working. Whatever they're doing, it's just not working for him.
No.
How do you get one of the most aura farming factions and you put the man in that has negative aura? Even the man that can't wrestle has aura because he's a meme character.
This man, no one wants him on his screen. I get the appeal of on the indie scene, he was one of Jacob's biggest ops. But mate, he ain't got it.
No, I don't know what it is. But you know who still has it? Oh, wait. You must rate this match, fella.
Oh, we also didn't rate it.
I told you guys before I left.
Oh,
Four for Jacob and Solo?
Yeah.
I said 4.
Oh, I might have said 4 also.
But yeah, now we move on to a man that still has it. It is AJ Styles taking on Dominic Mysterio.
Dominic enters first. That was a trend with the mid-carders this match.
For the IC Championship.
Yeah,
There you
sorry.
go. But yeah, Dom enters first, which, yeah, it's weird. But the reason why... Oh, also, Dom is wearing gear referencing his dad's... his dad, Rey
Yep.
Mysterio.
Gear that he wore in the SummerSlam match. That was the ladder match for the custody of Dom. But you know who saw and heard about that and decided to pull an Uno reverse?
Here he comes, the phenomenal one, pulling up in a lowrider in the Latino Heat tights. It is AJ Styles, and man,
We were wondering why this match was our co-main event.
this is why.
That entrance is why.
Man, what an entrance. It would only have been better. I mean, it wouldn't have made sense if he came out to Latino Heat.
Yeah.
Or I lie, I cheat, I steal.
Yeah. But speaking of lying, cheating, and stealing,
That tried to happen in the
Yeah.
match. But
We-
we'll get to that spot when we get there because it's towards the end. But man,
Yeah.
they put on a very, very good match.
Yep.
AJ is the perfect first opponent for Dom.
Yep. Technically second, he did have a defense against Penta post-Mania.
There is more build to this match than with the Penta match.
Yes.
And Zach loved the build for this. For
Also,
this,
I forget, technically this is Dominic's third defense because of the Octagon match at Money in the Bank.
oh yeah.
All that build for nothing.
Guess what? That happens. You know how long I've been a wrestling fan? It happens.
It happens more often than it doesn't.
That's called lazy writing.
Do we want to talk about A-Town Down Under being broken up off screen?
Welcome to
Speed being discontinued off screen?
Welcome to sports entertainment.
More specifically, welcome to WWE in the big 2025.
Yeah.
Man. So, after we get some chicanery from
Yep.
Dom, he takes off the turnbuckle pad.
Yep.
Ref goes to tie it back up. Dom grabs a chair, smacks the ring mat just like Eddie used to do.
Yep. Back
Tosses
bump.
it
Back
to-
bump. Toss it to AJ. Back bump to make it sound like, but Dom mistimed it. Ref's still working on the turnbuckle. AJ sees the ref still working on the turnbuckle, puts the chair around his neck, and falls.
He back bumps and then he starts twitching his
Yeah.
leg.
Yeah, and the ref turns around, sees both men down, and is like, what the F happened?
He's like, all right, one of you is lying.
Yeah. He's like, either one of you or both of you are lying.
And Dom is like, what? Wait, what happened? And then
Yep.
AJ gets up real quick.
Yep.
We get a calf crusher sequence. And then Dom, just like Eddie did back in the day, loosens his boot.
Yep.
It comes off, giving him enough time to use it as a weapon.
While the ref was distracted.
Smacks AJ in the face with a boot.
Yep. Knocks AJ to the ground.
Frog splash.
1, 2, 3.
And still your IC champion, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
Yup.
Man,
I like it.
I'm going to give it a 4.
I'm also give it a 4.
Um,
The entrance and the lie cheat steal spot alone elevated. Like, I died of laughter in both of those spots.
I think the gear also added more to the
Yeah.
story.
The commentary did talk about the psychological game of AJ wearing Eddie-inspired gear.
Man, it was just... I think the only thing, and I'm with Zach here, but, like, I don't think a smack with a boot
Is enough.
is enough.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. That's my only complaint about the match, really.
Yeah.
It was just good.
The offensive spots were funky because a lot of this match was the two running around. Not a lot of strikes were necessarily thrown. I still like the match nonetheless.
Yeah. So, Trevor and I picked Dominic. Zach
Yep.
picked AJ. So I move up to 6 points.
And me and Zach...
Oh, no, wait.
No,
7.
You go to 7 points, and me and Zach go to 4. Tied for last place.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your main event of the evening. It is your WWE Championship match. It is a street fight between Cody Rhodes and John Cena, the Unseen 17,
The greatest of all time.
gracing Newark, New Jersey with this presence one last time.
And his entrance, they actually specifically said gracing SummerSlam one last time.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the future venues in his last 4 months could be Newark again, or just New Jersey.
Man.
We cannot begin to describe this match.
I think we can.
Yeah.
Very easily.
Those are the 2 words that best describe this match.
Absolute cinema.
Yep. Cody enters with a...
Cole from Dusty.
Yep, and then rises from the elevator shaft wearing his war mask. As Cena said it himself, you want to go to war, we're going to war.
And so Cody makes his way down to the ring. Cena makes his entrance. Black and white Tron. And we're like...
They didn't have enough time to
And
fix
here
it.
comes the fucking color. He is back, ladies and gentlemen. It is the GOAT. It is the face, baby face, John Cena. And if you think it is just a one-night thing, you are wrong.
Yup, he is back, baby!
Man, the way this match started, they both approached each other in the middle of the ring. They hugged.
And
Cena said, "Thank you for everything. Thank you for helping me find myself.
now let's go.
Now let's do this shit." They start brawling.
Hockey fight.
Cena gets whipped into the stairs. Cody gets whipped into the stairs. Chairs get brought out. Tables get brought out. It was towards the end of the match where I'm like, okay, this is about where they're ending it. Nope, they start brawling in the crowd.
Yup.
Also, wait, AA through a table.
Yup.
Suplex through a guardrail. They fight back to the bottom
ramp.
of the
They
ramp.
go in the curtains and they're like, we have no cameras in that space and our cords aren't long enough to get up there.
And the coolest, and I shit you not, the coolest visual of the match. John Cena uses the Cody Vader. And it is with him holding Cody in an AA position. Devious smile on his face. And then he just tosses him down the ramp for an AA. But he has to come back to the ring.
He drags him back. 1, 2.
Kick out. And people are going to say this was a kick out fest. Yes, it was. But it did not detract because these two are Superman-like characters in
Yes.
WWE.
Now, it is after Cody makes it back that they start squabbling a little more. Cody gets Cena in position. 1 crossroads. 2 crossroads. He hits the trifecta. 1, 2.
Kick out!
For the first time in Cody's career, someone's kicked out of the trifecta.
And we're like, what the fuck? And then AA, Avalanche AA, 1, 2, kick out! What the fuck? Man,
our heinies were off the couch at this point.
this match made me stand up so many fucking times. And then towards the end, we get Cody unscrewing the bottom rope. He grabs the turnbuckle.
And he's like, either get up or stay down.
Cena gets up, 1 hit. Cena gets up again, 2 hit. Cena gets up a 3rd time. AA goes for the Avalanche AA. Avalanche AA, 1, 2, kick out. Cena grabs the table, puts it in the corner.
Going for an Avalanche AA through the table as he knows that that would be a nail in the coffin. Cody reverses into a top rope Cody cutter through the table. Stands Cena up.
Crossroads. 1, 2,
2,
3. And new.
Before the crossroads, however, Cena starting to get up. Cody, looking at the back of Cena, knowing what he's about to do, gives the salute.
And Cena's record-breaking 17 reign
has come to an end. And Cody has gotten his championship back. No double turn, face v face. The current GOAT passing off the torch.
And they celebrate. Cody leaves.
Yep, Cena thanks the audience, gives a salute. Commentary's talking about we have 4 months left with him. It is going to be an amazing 4 months.
I'm just going to rate this now because I am not taking into what takes place right next. But if you really want to, you can just turn off right after we give these ratings and after what you see on screen happens. Once Cena hails goodbye, I give this a 5. This was a perfect ending to the story. Zach wasn't here for the match. He didn't catch it, so we don't have his rating.
Yes, but 5 from both of us. And then commentary comments on like what's next for Cena for these 4 months. The guitar riff that has struck fear into everyone who's heard it.
Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom, ba-dum.
The Beast has come back. Brock Lesnar has returned to WWE. Him and Cena stare down for a solid 5 minutes before Brock makes his way into the ring, F5 and leaves.
You know what I'm calling? It's going to be Gunther Lesnar at Mania. And I think it'll be Lesnar's last Mania. I'm not hyped that Lesnar's back. If you know anything about the Vince McMahon lawsuit, you would know why I'm not hyped about Brock Lesnar being back. I think him coming back ruins a otherwise great night of wrestling. This night kicked Night One's ass. This match kicked their Mania match's ass, and you ruin it by not letting anyone have their moment ever in this fucking company. Man. You could have had anyone else return. anyone else.
I was calling If You Smell.
I thought it was going to be Rock.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was thinking, hopefully, could be Edge, but no. He's still in AEW.
Yeah.
Man, it was just...
With a lot of time still left on his contract.
Yeah, that's it for this episode of Disqualified. That's it for night 2 of SummerSlam. So, I go down. Longest defense, most successful defenses.
Yep.
And that is it from us here at Disqualified. I am your main roster predictions champion, Caleb. I retained. That is your NXT predictions champion, Trevin. And behind the camera is our cameraman and producer, Zach. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell 3 times so you know the match is over. And, yeah, thank you for your time. And peace.
Bye.
Fuck Brock Lesnar.